Hey guys, it's Marcy. Disregard the after gym look. I was there quickly and then just got done Zooming with some ladies and things like that. But I wanted to do this before I go to bed and read a book and, do that sort of stuff. Because the last week or so, I've been taking a real serious look at my business and what I want for it. I have big dreams, but what am I going to actually do to make them happen? Because it's really easy to dream and like, oh, this stuff's gonna just come to me, and things like that. And that's not how it works. I had to look at some things that I was slacking on. And this video, I'm gonna call out some of my own bullshit, and I'm going to maybe say some stuff that might be pertinent to you on some of the spots that you're, dropping the ball and things like that. I'm here to help you guys grow. I'm here to help myself grow. That's why I stress the personal development so much, because some of these things I've learned from other places and stuff like that. And you have to, do that personal development to make yourself a well-rounded person and blah, blah, blah. So one of the areas where I've lacked is consistency of posting. And a lot of times when I'm down here working, I have my two screens back there. So I'll have now I've had Jade Hooper up there, Christy DeSuze, however you say her name, just random ambassadors, some presidentials, things like that, listening to them. All of them are saying consistency. Jade stresses that 3-3 rule. So now that I've got the interpretation down right, I have 3 results pictures on Hootsuite going every day, because that's an area I did not post results pictures. There would be days I would not post results pictures. Many excuses as to why I wasn't going to do that. I would see them and, I'll save it and I'll post it later, and then you never really do it or whatever. I didn't want to flood people's Facebook with those results pictures. But if I would like to get, not have to work outside of my home, I need to keep building. And if I want to make some of my dreams come true, and for my son, I have to keep building, and I have to build bigger. I have to fill this triple chart. And things like that. So I have to post these results pictures. I joked with a couple of people that my Facebook friends were going to hate me. That's totally fine. I've been unfriended. I've been blocked before. That can happen again. I mean, spring's the time for blocking Marcy on Facebook. So here we go. Bring it. But so I set up my Hootsuite, and now I just spent, before I went to the gym, I have it booked out for the next week and a half. And it's pretty incredible to just be sitting there. I mean, I don't even know what I have posting, what pictures and whatever. I just kind of know a general idea of time of the day. But just knowing, I don't have to be on Facebook because my 3 results are already going. And I'm good at, Max and I are off on an adventure, or we're at a restaurant. Here's a picture of this, or It Works provided this. I'm pretty good at doing the lifestyle posts. So that's not a problem for me to just whip my phone out, get 3 of those on there, 2 plus my quote. And whatever, but just knowing that I could logically take a day off and my business is still working. I know when Kaylee was in Jamaica, again, without me, she had her Hootsuite set up so people they're like, enjoy your vacation. They didn't realize that she had already had it all set up before she went, so she could still work her business and enjoy vacation. So if you don't have Hootsuite or Buffer or whatever you find to do to make sure you're being consistent, because that's what everyone stresses, is consistency. How can I stress it to you guys if I wasn't doing it? Now I'm doing it, so here I come. I'll be looking. So yeah, that's really important, and they're free. They're free programs. I spent a lot of time Sunday getting good before and afters that I personally have no problem sharing because they're great. And sorry, I got a message. And so I have no problem sharing them. So that's why I made sure I have disclaimers on all of them, so they're ready for you guys to go. So we don't have to worry about people not being compliant and whatever. Just more tools for you guys to have at your disposal. And I also have my Instagram set up. When I go to bed before I fall asleep, I do 9 posts for the next day of random stuff, get all my hashtags in. So the next day, it's like getting a text message. Boom, 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 done. Boom, 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 done. I don't have to sit and think about what I'm going to post. Making this as planned out as you can leaves wiggle room for making excuses to why you're not doing it. Because I had a bazillion excuses as to why I was not being consistent all the way around. And that has to change. I have big goals, like, hey, I have this framed, I need to hang it because that's happening. But that's not going to happen with me making excuses as to why I'm not doing the things that I know I should be doing. And another thing was stepping out, pushing somebody. If you're, this 30-day challenge has stuff on there, like, a couple days ago, it's cold messaging. I don't like to cold message. I don't like it at all. And so I was putting it off and putting it off. Well, that Kaylee girl messaged me and said, I cold messaged 10 people. I can't even believe it. Like, holy crap. So I was like, damn it, Kaylee, now I have to cold message people because you did. And it was funny because I was, we joked around. It was like, okay, last January, you were, bringing more people in than I was, customers and stuff. So then I had to say, oh, shoot, it's because she's posting on Facebook. So I had to start posting on Facebook. So I was like, now you're making me cold message. Like, what is it about you in January? So find people that push you and challenge you and motivate you. Because it's kind of like, it's a friendly competition. Like, oh, shoot, you did it. I know you don't like to do it. And if you did it, then I definitely have to do it. So do stuff like that. And her and I are not big blitzers. Like, I've never handed out a blitz card to a real person. So that's probably needs to be done because I think Brenda had that as day 8. So if you aren't doing the challenge, bam, 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 and you're not caught up, don't let that discourage you. It's just be like, I made it to day 7 and I'm done. Finish it. A lot of leaders want to see you if you're finishing that, because when we're looking at on our personal charts and it's like, oh, I have so-and-so, she obviously really wants it because she did the challenge, she's posting all the time, she might not be getting people right now, but I can tell she wants it. Show your enroller that, show your uplines that, show your team that, because if, say, Kelsey wasn't doing every day of the challenge, how can she tell the people underneath her to do it? Or, you can't expect people to do the things that you're not doing and things like that. In regards to that, 'cause I've gotten a lot of messages this week, in the last little bit about, this time of year is hard. Getting through the fall is hard. It's my first real fall working the business and seeing the different things. And I'm not going to lie, December was very hard for my business. But it's a new year and things are picking up and stuff like that. But I'm getting a lot of the same messages with like the same general areas and concerns and stuff like that. My biggest thing, and something that I've had to learn and still continually have to learn, is, and you've all heard it before, you cannot want this for somebody. When I signed, I wanted, $100 to $200 a month so I had gas money, because there was not going to be gas money and blah, 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 like you've heard my story. So I wasn't seeing this big picture like, oh, I need to be plugged in. I need to go to a one team, one mission. I need to do, posting. Like, I spent like $100. I didn't know or see what this could do for me. And even if I did, it's my business to work it. So you have to keep in mind when you're working with your team that it's their business. They did not sign up and say, oh my gosh, I want to join this business so that Marcy's my boss and she's bossing me around all the time because I need that in my life. No one signed up for that. That's just an added bonus you get. You're welcome. But most of us have other jobs or other, you're a stay-at-home mom, you have your demanding children and things like that. Like, you're not looking for another boss. You're looking for whatever it is you're looking for. It's yours. It's your business. We, as the people that enroll others, have to keep that in mind. Knowing that they might not be here to try to hit diamond or to be an emerald or whatever. That's cool. They still want to be a part and, whatever, work at their own pace, that's fine. And for those that are working at their own pace and things like that, know that there's a lot of encouraging to kind of like, wash your hands. You can only do so much. Let the person know you're always there. But then you need to back away, because this is a time of the year where the runners come out and where runners sign up. And I know personally, I want to be there and ready for all of those people, and make sure I'm still working my business and recruiting and things like that. And that's what I'm encouraging everyone to do. I've said this in a lot of messages: you can't beat a dead horse, or you can't lead a horse. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can show somebody what they need to do in the business, but you can't actually make them do that. And there's a lot of issues with people not running their auto ships. Obviously that sucks, because if you're not using the products, you're not really going to grow a business. And the other thing is too, you can't force somebody to run that and things like that. You can encourage, and that's all you can do. All I know is when you have things like that happening underneath you, you could easily get discouraged, you could get frustrated, you could basically turn into a stalker, messaging these people, hounding on them, all of that. Been there, done that. Nothing good is going to come out of that. You're going to feel drained, you're going to be discouraged, and you could possibly be hurting a relationship. What I suggest is, your friendly reminders and things like that, but then move on to other people on your team. And if you don't have anyone on your team that's working, work to find new people, because I know that there's some people way down in my downline that are excited and they get it and they see the vision, and they'll pass by these other people. And I get excited seeing people join, and they're so excited. That reminds me, yep, that's why I'm here. But if you sit and focus on the negative stuff, obviously, just like with the rest of your life, it's just going to bog you down, and you're going to be like, what in the hell am I doing? So, and if you don't have anything positive going on beneath you, look to a sideline, see what they're doing. Just find, like Michelle said in her video, get connected, be connected. It's so easy to get distracted and to lose it, and you just can't. And if you are feeling that way, find somebody that you can talk to, we all have days where we get frustrated. I have, people I can talk to on the team and that get it. I have my friend Jody, who's a sideline to me, that I can talk to and bounce ideas off, and some other people that I've met and whatever. Having that is important. And because we are such a close-knit team, it's really easy to find sideline sisters, brothers, whatever, that you can vent to, that aren't your downline, or they aren't your upline, because sometimes you might not be comfortable going to the person that enrolled you and saying, I don't know why I'm in this business or whatever, because you don't want to let the person down, and that's fine. If you don't have somebody that you're comfortable with talking on the team, I'm going to be very blunt and just say it's because you're not plugged in. I just did a Zoom chat, and I'm connected to everyone on there. If you have to be plugged in. This business is hard. I'm not going to lie. It's hard being around people that don't understand the business and don't get it. That's why it's so important to stay tight there. And we have people of all different ages, different demographics and things like that, different, stay-at-home moms, very professional, whatever, crazy. We have the gamut. Find somebody that you connect with. If you can't make it to a meeting, like we have our Alabama Angel, she can Zoom chat with us and do different things like that and be connected. Because those are the bonds that are going to keep you from going crazy or from giving up and things like that. So, like I said, if you don't have people you've connected with, be on the team page more. Follow what they do on Facebook more. Comment on their stuff. This business is not just about building relationships with your potential customers or distributors. It's building relationships with a team too. Because, like I tell you, if I didn't have you guys and some of the relationships that have came from this, this would be really hard. So So I talked some about the tools, and since this whole video is no excuses, we have, sorry I keep rubbing my eyes, I'm like tired, 11 or something. There's so many different tools that are set up and available to you guys. I'm not sure if you know how lucky you are that you have all of these things. I don't just brag on us and say we're amazing, because I mean we are, obviously. But we're amazing with the amount of support, and we're amazing with the stuff that we've implemented already and have going on. I mean, just our own team page is a positive place, a place of encouragement, and a place of information. So that there alone is awesome. Our monthly meetings, trying to do random fun stuff, volunteering. The fact that we meet every month, no questions asked, is really nice for people to come and get excited, bring potentials, whatever. The weekly Zoom chats, I hope to see some more different faces on there. I love the faces that I see all the time, but I want to see more faces. I want to talk. I want to get to know you guys, and get questions asked and bounce ideas around and stuff like that. But again, that's a weekly tool. It's there for the people who want it. And I'm willing to set up different times if, the times conflict with your life or whatever. Like, talk to me. I can do one in the mornings now. So we have that. We have, the 30-day burst that was created to, again, kind of teach you all of this about the business, push you to do stuff, push me to cold message, and things like that. Trying to start this Team LC page. We need more interaction on there, and different things. And, I want to brainstorm some more with some people and stuff too. And then the weekly wrap parties. It is nice having a weekly wrap party that you can invite your potentials to, or that you can go to and learn about the information, or, see different results pictures or whatever. Like, this is just nice and consistency, yes. Listening to Melissa and Kenzie's video, they had the weekly in-person ones. Like, we're not there to have a weekly in-person one, but we have this online thing, and that's what Liz Barton does. She has a weekly online one. These are tools that are there for you guys. They're there for the people who want access to it and whatever. This stuff is all there to help you guys. I've said, and I know other people have volunteered, like, if you want me to go look at your Facebook page or check out your Instagram and give you tips and pointers, I am more than willing to do that. I volunteer to do it. I like doing it and getting to work with you guys and be like, oh my gosh, that was a really good post. That one you might have word vomited a little bit, or, like, maybe that's not the best picture. I mean, that stuff is fun for me, and it's helpful. And then I get to learn and, do stuff too. And still kind of be a teacher, There's so many tools and stuff available to where that brings it into this no bullshit zone. Like, when you have people complaining, things aren't taking off, things aren't doing this, that, and the other, my downline's not doing this, I want to hear it when it's based in fact. Sometimes you're really consistent and you are posting 2 to 3 times a day, and you have been for 3 months and nothing's really happening for you. I get the frustration. Come to me with that. Don't come to me though and say, I've been posting and nothing's happening, and I go to your Facebook wall and you posted 3 times last week. What do you think I might say? I mean, people have to see you post to know that you're in business. They want your excitement. Are you excited about these products? Are you excited about the results that are coming out? Are you excited to use the products yourself? Are you excited about the money coming in, or the potential of money coming in? Are you excited about these friendships? Posting 3 times a week is not exciting. It's not showing that you really, care a whole ton. So bringing that to me is going to be handled differently. It just has to. Because I have so many people under me. I have so many people that want it. I want to know who wants it. I want to know who wants to be challenged by me. I've challenged a couple of people to do some different things, and I plan on continuing to challenge people. And if somebody wants to challenge me to do stuff, like blitzing with a real card, that's fine. And also the one key thing I wanted to stress was everyone runs their business differently. Obviously, I made it to Double Diamond without handing somebody a blitz card. I'm not one that's big on doing in-person parties. Will I do them? Yes. Are they my favorite? No. Did I have a launch party? No, I did not. So if somebody doesn't necessarily want to have a launch party or whatever, don't push them. It's going to just turn them off for the whole idea. Work their pace. Do what they're willing to do. Offer, yes, I'll do it for you, whether it's virtually, in person, whatever, but like you can't force somebody to have a party and whatever. So you just have to know when to pick your battles and know that you can be really successful at this however you want. It's whatever works for you. I know what's working for me, and now I know where I need to push myself a little bit more because I have obviously these big goals and things like hopefully a lot of us do and stuff like that. So if you've made it through all of this video, because it's a long one, of course, I would love it if you comment below or message me, and I want you to just tell me I want to run, because I'm going to give a shout out to Jenny Kipp. Jenny Kipp did that when I was in Florida last year after a video. And she just said, I want to run with you. Will you work with me? And she let me take a real good look and provide her with some constructive criticism and give her some encouragement. And now she's like one of my most favorite people in the world. So I'm here to do that. But I need to know, do you want to do that too? And are you serious about it? Because we all say, oh, I want to run. And then like 2 days later, it's like, no, you didn't obviously really want to do anything. And I'm holding myself accountable. Oh, I have stuff here. I made my spreadsheet for making sure I post, my 5 to 6 times a day on Facebook. I went through, and we're not going to show you that one real close, but the people who are liking my different stuff on Facebook, are they liking my quotes? Are they liking my lifestyle posts? Are they liking the results pictures and things like that? So I have a kind of a more structured hundreds list. I mean, these are things that I obviously was not doing it, and I just did another one of Rules of 5 that I stole from Ashley Sinclair that I'm going to modify for myself. I mean, I'm not just talking that I want to, hit triple and whatever. Like, I have to actually put action steps behind it, and that's what I realize I've been missing. And like I said, I'm calling myself out on my own bullshit, and I want to know what you're calling yourself out for. I want to hear, I want to run, and I'm going to stop whatever, or I'm going to do this. I'm going to post 2 to 3 results pictures every day until I have no Facebook friends because everyone's blocked me. But I want to know. I seriously want to know. I want to know who wants a little extra time, who wants that help, who wants a personal cheerleader, who wants to run their business and go crazy with this, because spring is coming. I can almost smell the sandy beaches of Florida, and I love you guys, and I can't wait to see where the spring takes us. Bye.